What if I told you that the television originally was designed to communicate with spirits? Right. What if I told you that the original inventor of the television admitted this? You want to talk about it? Well, you know how this goes. Hey, yo, peace. This is your man, El George, coming right back at you. Spend that real talk real fast, man, hopefully. Hey, man, yeah, what I just said, man. I want you to look up the words instrumental trans communications, ITC. You can look that up. You could just say ITC, but instrumental trans communications. This is a phenomenon that occurs when people use electrical devices to communicate with spirits. Electrical devices such as radios, tape recorders, film recorders, and computers as well. The guy who invented the doggone radio or the television, that's exactly what he was trying to do. Peep game. What does a television have? What does that knob do on the television? It turns to different channels. What? Channeling spirits. Is the television not used to mediate, like the media, to intervene between the spirit of man and the spirit, between man and the spirits and the invisible spirits, and making them visible? This is what they said. They said that the television had static on it, and they said that they were able to channel spirits, and the spirit could form itself within the static. And you could hear the spirit speak, and the spirit can hear you. And anyone who knows anything about basic electronics, you know that inside of a doggone microphone is a speaker. Right. So they were using that thing to talk to people first. Now, here's what I'm saying. I believe they got this technology. The guy was trying to mimic something that he heard of or that he read about. Or maybe a spirit came to him, told him to invent this. Something that once existed in Tartaria. Now, in Tartaria, they had a device, and it was a channeling device as well. This device, but theirs was like way more advanced. They had a device that could show you the person in 3D. Not quite like this here. You could still see through them a little bit, but nevertheless, you could see the whole person and the clothes that they were wearing. They had a device that it was set up like this here, or whatever side. They had different types of them, but you could literally walk all the way around it and see the person. You could communicate with them. Now, this is me. I believe they had some sort of, I believe that device had the ability to compress the air, and it was shaped in the form of whoever that person was in the spirit world. And they were able to see that person and communicate with them. But why was that important? I'm gonna say two things. One, I'm sure of this, they may have missed their loved ones, and they wanted to still be able to communicate with them. But two is that they used them to get information, something like how we use AI. Hear me out. When you are unalived and you go on to the different realm, you shed away from this physical body. You see, the physical body, it blocks some of your information. You're not able to access all the information that you truly hold. But once you shed the physical, you now have access to all the information in existence. They were able to talk to them and get information about anything they wanted. But back then, there used to be a time when people were more honorable. I could see people misusing a device like that, so they got rid of it. But the guy who invented the television, it was in him to try to bring that thing back. And he did it to his best ability. And you've seen the movies like Poltergeist. Hell, you may have even experienced certain things. I've heard stories about people playing video games, and the video game trips out on them. They use that device to communicate with spirits. And I can see how it works. Now, here's the thing. If I get a lot of views on this damn video, because I have 2 old school televisions with the channels on them, and they won't pick up anything but static. All right. Man, if I get enough views, which I don't have to worry about, because I'm going to do it myself for me. But if I don't get enough views, because I've been meaning to do this here, but if I get enough views, I will set this thing up in front of one of those televisions, and I will clear my room out, and I will open my room up. That's a lot. When I open my room up for spirits, I will do that. And I only will do that because I know how to deal with that situation. And I will set this camera in front of the television, and I will see if I can get a doggone spirit to appear right before our eyes. I go live on this thing. But I would have to get at least 10,000. And I ain't gonna worry about it. But anyway, man, this is your man, L. Judge, man. I just wanted to get that information out there, man. And remember, ITC, Instrumental Trans Communications. I'm out.